and welcome to YEP's 2020 Meet and Greet Webinar Edition. My name is Drew Donahoe. I'm the chair this year, and today is all about making sure everyone knows a little bit about YEP and what we do here. So tonight, we're going to do some introductions, kind of introduce you to all the exec committee and tell you a bit about what we do here at YEP that you guys will hopefully be very interested in joining. So if you have any questions throughout, make sure you put them down in the Q&A tab down at the bottom there, and I'll be sure to get to them at the end. And for now, we're going to put up a quick poll to see who all is here. All right, so looks like we have 11 students in here, 2 returning members, 3 parents, and then a foundation member here. So welcome everyone. And then area from DeKalb County, we have a lot of people from DeKalb, Sycamore, Malta area, 14, 1 from Hinckley or Waterman, and 2 from Sandwich, Somonauk, Shebna, or Lee. And then how did you hear about the meet and greet? So 14 people said from a friend or YEP member, 4 said by a parent. Then we have 2 that said from social media post or ad, because we do have an Instagram. All right, well, welcome everyone. So let's get into it. So as I said, my name is Drew Donahoe, and I am the YEP chair for the exec committee this year. This is my 4th year in YEP, and I'm a senior at Sycamore High School. So let's get into it. What is YEP? So YEP stands for Youth Engaged in Philanthropy, and it's part of the Community Foundation, which is this really great organization based in DeKalb County, which goes into the community and looks for problems or things that they can make better. And then they give organizations money to help make that happen. And that's kind of what we do here at YEP, is we're a branch of them. And what we do is we do the same thing. We go and try to fix problems that we see in DeKalb County. But what makes us different is that it's all youth-led here. So the entire exec committee, you'll notice, is high school students. And all of you guys, too, will have leadership opportunities and be able to really build on your leadership skills. And what we do to kind of do our part as leaderships and for leadership in the community is for their quarterly meetings, so about every 3 months, we go and we give a report to the Community Foundation to kind of tell them what we've been up to and what we've been doing for the community to help out. So another part of YEP and why it's so unique is that most clubs or organizations from schools, it's just that one school. But our YEP organization, we have students that will be here from around the whole entire county. So you'll have an opportunity to meet friends and new people that you probably wouldn't have otherwise. And that's just what I think is a really great thing, is we have people from all over. That's one of my favorite parts. And as you guys know, or maybe didn't know, this is YEP's 12th year, but all the COVID stuff going around, so it's gonna look a little different. And what we're gonna do is kind of a hybrid system, and we're gonna have some people for our meetings during the year be in person, and some are gonna be online. But it doesn't matter which one you do, because we'll still be fully engaged no matter what option. You'll still get that full YEP experience. And we'll also have a little video at the end that kind of goes into more detail about what we're going to be doing regarding COVID-19 restrictions and all that kind of safety stuff, because we're going to be very safe, of course. And lastly, one of the best parts of YEP, to me at least, is being with your friends and even having a little food sometimes. So make sure you invite all of your friends to sign up and be a part of YEP, because the more the merrier, and it's always better when you know more people. So next up, we have Alyssa to talk about what we actually do during the year as the YEP organization.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Scudder. I'm a senior at Indian Creek, and I'm a 3rd-year YEP member, and this year I am vice chair. And I just want to let you guys know that anytime throughout this meeting, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and drop them in the Q&A, and we'll answer them at the end. So if you have any questions about anything we talk about, just go ahead and type up your question, and we'll get those and answer all those questions for you. So I'm going to just tell you a little bit about our advisors. You'll see them helping out at any YEP meeting. They do a lot of the legwork for us and just make YEP happen, and we're so thankful for them. So you'll see Noah Norbrock at both meetings on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because we do have that hybrid system, so we have to kind of cut up our meetings a little bit. And we'll have Dan Templin at our Tuesday meetings for the YEP 2 Pro committee, Mark Hooks at our Tuesday meetings for the fundraising committee, and Brenda Jurgens will help out Thursdays at our traditional committee meetings. And so YEP is Youth Engaged in Philanthropy, and our mission is getting youth to identify and combat problems that we see in the community And we do this by giving of our time, talent, and treasure. And we'll talk more about that. And that little saying kind of, it says a lot in a little bit. So we'll learn more about that and figure out how we can give our time, talent, and treasure. And you'll hear that a lot throughout the year. And as I said before, our meetings are Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays are for our subcommittees for our 3rd and 4th year members. We have YEP 2 Pro and Fundraising Committee. And then Thursdays are our traditional meetings for our 1st and 2nd year members, where you learn a little bit more about philanthropy and what it means to be a philanthropist and give, and kind of how we use grants. And then all of our meetings are available online for if you need to stay home for a meeting or if you're more comfortable with that. And we do have backup plans depending on what happens this year in our area with the coronavirus. And if you are looking for more leadership in YEP, you can be a group leader. So we'll have lots of ways for you to just get involved this year. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just hand it off to our membership chair, Ava Poles.
Hi, my name is Ava Poles, and I am this year's membership chair. This is my 2nd year as a YEP member, and I am a junior at Sycamore High School. Personally, I've had so much fun with YEP these past few years, and I highly encourage you all to apply. Applications can be found on the DeKalb County Community Foundation's website under their Youth Engaged in Philanthropy tab. They'll close on Friday, September 4th, so please make sure to get those in soon. YEP is super fun and an amazing opportunity to gain leadership skills. However, there are a few expectations that we have. One of these is attendance. Since we're responsible for allocating more than $12,000, it is expected that you attend the meetings, either online or in person. However, we understand that things come up, so we allow you to miss 2 meetings a year in order to qualify for our allocation meeting in April. Another expectation is that you attend at least one of our outreach events. Outreach events are basically like community service. And since this year will look a little different since we have COVID-19 in our lives, we are offering an online version of our YEP meetings. These will have some different expectations like answering some polls and questions to monitor your attendance. And although we encourage everyone to apply, we do have a cap. So please get your application in as soon as possible. However, if you don't join us for later YEP meetings, please reapply next year. When I was a freshman, I didn't make the cut, but here I am 2 years later on the exec board. Some ways you can connect with us are on Instagram at Youth Engaged in Philanthropy, on Facebook also as Youth Engaged in Philanthropy, and through our YEP Connect e-news. Please stay tuned for a video explaining some of our COVID expectations later on, and thank you for listening, and I am now going to pass the torch to our grants chair.
Hello everyone, I'm Oliver Kiker. This is my 2nd year in YEP, and I am a sophomore at Sycamore High School. I am the grants chair, which means I will be explaining how grants work today. A grant is when a community member gives a money, time, treasure to a non-for-profit. So in YEP, we have a big sum of money in the stock market that's invested called the Youth Grantmakers Fund. And each year we take a small portion of it out. It's around $12,000 each year to give away to non-for-profits in the community that we feel need it. Some of the places, the non-for-profits in DeKalb County that we've given to in the past have been the YMCA, their outdoor shelter. We've also given to the Hope Haven for their youth programs. And we've also given to the Indian Valley Vocational Center. And we just filmed a video shoot that we will show at the September meeting at a DeKalb Elementary School on their community garden. It was super, super cool to see how our decisions and our efforts towards getting that to fruition was super, super cool to see all the way through. So in YEP, towards the end of the year, we will get a small group that will go and get a non-for-profit to see if they deserve the money. We have lots of applicants and we can't give everyone, we can't fully fund everyone. So you will go see them, usually on site, and the people will talk to you about why they need the money, how it will be effective. And then at our big end of the year meeting called allocation meeting, which is super, super fun, we will decide who gets the money and who will not get funded. So you have to defend your non-for-profit to try to get them the most money as possible. It's super, super fun, super, super cool. And I hope you guys all join YEP because it's so fun. and I'm super excited to be on the exec team this year. I'm now going to pass it off to Mason, who is our donor relations chair.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Mason Dukes, and like Oliver mentioned, I am the Donor Relations and Fundraising Chair for YEP this year. A little bit about me, I am a fourth year member this year, and I'm also a senior at Sycamore High School. So one thing that our members get really in touch with as they go through their time here at YEP is that we have two key funds that we work out of. The first is that Youth Grantmakers Fund that Oliver mentioned, which allows us to give out grants at the end of the year. And the other one, which is equally as important, is our YEP Program Fund. This is what allows us to purchase meeting supplies, go to leadership conferences, and many other things. But to do that, we have to have a way to fund YEP outside of just the money that we're giving away from our Youth Grantmakers Fund. So one way that we do this is we actually introduced a subcommittee 2 years ago called the Fundraising Committee, which I am the chair for. And in that committee, we brainstorm different ways of how we can be raising money for YEP and future opportunities that YEP could maybe seek out donors with, which is another cool opportunity our members get to experience. Those donor asks allow a group of our members to go out and seek a donor to allow us to gain more money for our YEP program fund and keep the lights on and help our events keep going. Another big way that this happens is Give DeKalb County at the end of the year. This is a 24-hour period of giving where nonprofits all over the county get to have donations received in order to fund them for the upcoming year. YEP participated in this last year, and our fundraising committee worked super hard to get as much money as we did, and it was a huge success. And the final thing that I will mention too that our YEP members get to experience is our $100 challenges. So every few months, we'll have a donor come in and they'll donate $100 of their own money to a YEP member, and that YEP member gets to experience philanthropy in their own world. They get to choose their nonprofit, donate it to them, and they get to report back to our other members on how they use that money. So there's just a few different ways that funds go around here at YEP, and that's all I have for now, but I hope you will join for our September meeting where I can explain even more about what those are and all the other cool opportunities we get to do here. I'm now going to pass it off to Maggie Roberts, who will talk a little bit about outreach.
Hey guys, I'm Maggie Roberts and I'm YEP's Outreach Chair. I'm a junior at Salmonac High School and this is my second year in YEP. Outreach events are where YEP members go out and volunteer. So for example, in the past, YEP has gone to food banks, Feed My Starving Children, and we even participate in a spelling bee along with many other events. Outreach events are the best way to go out and directly give back to your community, but outreach events are only one part of YEP's philanthropy. Philanthropy is giving your time, talent, or treasure to help those in need. Giving your time is the best way to practice philanthropy and help your community. Now in a moment, we have our What to Expect video for you guys.
So if you guys have any questions, you can put them right down there in the Q&A tab and I will answer them for you. But if not, and you have a question later, you can contact one of the adult advisors. We also have a lot of information on our website that you can check out if you want to. But yeah, feel free to reach out with anything, any other questions we have. And so here's the What to Expect video for YEP. Hi, and welcome to YEP. My name is Drew Donahoe. I'm the chair this year, and this is my 4th year as a YEP member. As you know, things will look a little different this year because of COVID-19. So we're gonna have a few extra steps to keep you safe. First thing, we're gonna have everyone wear a mask. This is to keep everyone safe and not to spread the disease further. Then we're also gonna have these cool little signs here just to show if you have any of these symptoms that you hashtag protect the YEP and keep everyone safe. You can also scan this QR code to take you to a Google survey to fill out some quick questions regarding your health. Next, you're just gonna go right inside.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Scudder. I'm Vice Chair for YEP this year, and I just want to remind you that when you come in, please to observe the social distancing, and you'll see those on the signs on the ground as you walk in to our membership chair, Ava.
Hi, I'm Oliver Kiker. I am this year's Grants Chair, and after you physically distance down the hallway, I will be taking your temperature, and then you can check in with Ava.
Hi, my name is Ava Poles. I am this year's membership chair, and after Oliver takes your temperature, I will log you in, and then you can sanitize your hands and find a seat.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Mason Dukes, and I'm this year's Donor Relations and Fundraising Chair. After you get your temperature screened, you're going to notice our room looks a little different this year. We've implemented some physical distancing measures to make sure we keep our members safe when they're at the meetings. We ask that when you come in, you take a seat and just chat and stay a decent space away from everybody else just to respect their comfort level before the meeting starts.
Hey, I'm Maggie Roberts. I'm a junior at Salmonock High School. This is my second year in YEP, and I am the outreach chair. My job is to set up games and outreach events for all of you guys. For the games, we will be practicing social distancing and making sure you guys are kept safe while still having fun. And for the outreach events, we will be a little more selective on what we do so we can keep you guys safe and healthy.
Lastly, what we want to address is our meetings. We will be offering our traditional in-person meetings as well as online. And our online meetings are for those who either feel more comfortable in an online setting or for those who did not make our cutoff this year, since we do have a cap. And we hope to see you all at future YEP meetings.
So it doesn't look like we have any questions now. But like I said, if you have any later, just feel free to ask. And so just I'm gonna run through a few reminders. We hope you guys learned something new and are really interested in joining YEP. We'd love to see you. And just a reminder that the deadline to apply is on Friday, September 4th, and you can find the application online at dekalbccf.org/YEP. And sooner rather than later would be a good thing to do, I guess, because membership cap, we do have one this year. And we also have the in-person and online members, like I mentioned before, with the hybrid system, whatever makes you more comfortable. And applicants will be notified for membership status the week of Friday, September 7th by email. So just, yeah, you'll know by then if you've made YEP, and we really look forward to seeing you guys. And I'm glad everyone participated today, and thank you all for coming. Have a great day.